Hey, what's good, everybody? Man, BK, I'm back. I want to kick this one off first, of course, thanking everyone again for all the comments and support and all the likes and subscribing and helping me grow this. It's been awesome. I'm having a really good time, and I'm really happy all of you seem to be, um, you know, liking the content. So that's fantastic. But I wanted to make a video today because, I mean, for anyone who's playing Remnant 2, I'm not huge on giving away spoilers. There's a lot of videos out there, obviously, that show you the exact steps to get things. I kind of like the more thought side with a bit of like, oh, check out what I found. However, this one will be in the spoiler territory. That's why there's no image of it up yet. We're about to throw it up full screen. I found there's a dungeon that the wonderful people, the same person who actually showed me where to find the Archon class picture, has named the like Inception dungeon, because this dungeon has so many secrets in it. It's literally insane. And I wanted to share that with y'all. So this is the secret dungeon on Yaesha. I hope you all enjoy this video. Let's do it. All right, so in Yaesha, there is a dungeon called Indara's End. That is where you're gonna want to go. Instead of like editing this video, y'all, I actually threw it in DaVinci, so I'm gonna be able to scrub it. But in Indara's End here, if you look at the map, right, the map up here, when you get near the end, there's this long tunnel right before the end, right before the checkpoint in the end, where you're gonna get a ring. And on that tunnel, if you take your first like right, there's gonna be a hole right here in the ground. You see that hole? Whee! There we go. We're in the hole. Inside this hole is your first. Is your first secret. And this is going to be a lot of lore. We're going to scrub this, y'all. Remember, I'm going to scrub through this so to make it quick. But there's going to be a lot of lore, and then you're actually going to make your way to shrink this down a little bit so I can make it easy for me to scrub it. These photos I feel like correlate to something. I don't know what. But then there's like some nice lore books here you can read and pick up. This is going to scooch by really fast. I'm fast forwarding really quickly now. There's a nice bookshelf right here. There's nothing. I was punching things, seeing if like, well, maybe he missed a secret, but he didn't. When you come up into the second floor, you're going to notice like, oh, this wall looks a little funny. And if you get in the right spot, as you see right there, it's a pressure plate, and it actually will open up this door. Fall off of it, you can see that it goes away. I turned around to grab this chest, and there's a ring right here, the burden of the follower, right next to staircase. Ladder. Don't go up that ladder, right? Because we just saw why. And this burden ring is going to reduce your fire rate by 15% and increase the mod power generation by 50%. It's actually not a bad ring. But let's fast forward. So get on this pressure plate. This pressure plate will actually lead you down into a little dungeon where there is a boss fight, which we will really fastly scrub through. It's a pretty fun boss fight. I one and done it. It wasn't anything too crazy. And that will take you. He spawned a buddy because like I didn't do it fast enough. So, kill the buddy, y'all. Kill everything. And once you're in here, there is these little platforms you can get on. There's no way out. So if you just get on the platform to the right side of that boss fight right up here, you'll see I step on it, pressure plate. I wasn't looking, but when I turn around, that door on the other side is open. So that's your way out of here. And then once you do that, you end up right back here in the room that you grab the ring, right? So take the ladder back up, and I'm waiting. I'm listening to him. He was filling me in on the copious amounts of secrets that were in here, and I was making sure I didn't screw anything up. So this is going to take you back out. Okay, so we're back out onto the main hallway. When you do that, if you go to your right, if you go down further and you look to your right, there are some bases and stuff. Shoot those, and you'll find another hole. And inside this hole, you'll just go up 2 sets of ladders. I was again looking around, making sure that there weren't any other secrets. So we're scrubbing really fast. Hopefully this doesn't hurt anybody's eyes. But go up 2 sets of ladders, and there's a chest in here that you can get for scrap, etc. There's nothing like too crazy in this section. This is again me making sure that like, hey, did we get everything? So once you do that, you're going to end up back over here, okay? Back by the checkpoint. When you get the checkpoint, anybody that's been in here, you go up here and there's a ring right there on the altar. Well, if you turn right on the altar, you can actually click another pressure plate. And this is going to take you into a very big secret dungeon area that has sort of an interesting, pretty easy puzzle, where you're just going to go straight. You can tell if you're going the right way too by these pillars. All four will light up when you finally get it right. And you need to be careful because some of these plates actually have like little darts that will shoot at you. But when you move yourself through, just pay attention to the right-hand side here. You see my map on the right-hand side? I'm going to scooch ahead by a lot, but you'll start seeing how, look at that, how it starts like filling up with these squares. And you can kind of tell where you have been and you haven't been. And if we scooch all the way to the end, you'll see there is a boss in here too. There is another Ravager boss, so you want to be careful of that. But when we get to the end here, you'll see there's like a nice tile of 6. And if you're looking at that tile of 6, the correct path, if you're wanting to know, is like 2 up, go to the left, 1 up, and then follow the back all the way across. And that's going to take you to the last tile set. And the things you're going to get out of here, that's the most important in my mind, is this really good axe that you see me holding right here. This axe is ridiculous, y'all. This axe, it's a lot of fun. And 2, it's a lot of fun. So like, I recommend the axe. This is when I realized like, oh, look, it's going to shoot you. And these are pressure plates that activate the mechanism that will fire. Cause as you can see, I was like, look, I'm fine. I totally did it. Everything's yeah. Totally not fine. Totally got shanked in the face. I was going to see if I can scrub it for y'all just so I can show you where it's like a couple of tile sets in. There it is right there. You go a couple of tile sets in. It's the one all the way in the far left-hand side when you first start. You'll see me shoot this guy, and it's laying there on the ground. The what is that? The Kel axe. I shot it. The Krell axe. This, and then I died. I stepped on the pressure plate again. There are 2 pressure plates at the entrances. One that shoots darts, one that actually opens up the doors. But this axe is really, really cool. It's infused with Krell shock magic and can be thrown. And when you throw this, you can charge it to throw the axe, which is going to hit somebody. It's going to overload them and deal 62.5 shock damage every 5 seconds for 10 seconds. So you can kind of see how that's pretty nice. You get this like nice little constant damage hit on everybody. But yeah, make your way through here, and I told you the code to, it's not even a code, but the right way to make it through. And then when you're done, you'll see that there's a ladder right here and a chest you can open in here. Don't jump over the ladder, right? Like, you're gonna be like, I was thinking like maybe there's something else in here, and there is. There's actually one more secret inside the secret dungeon, and that's when you're at the staircase. Turn around. See, I was thinking about jumping over, but luckily I had a very nice person in my ear. Turn around, and you'll notice this wall, when you get close to it, looks kind of funky. And if you walk through it, you will find a new heart. And it's really not that bad either. It's called a pulsing heart. And this heart is going to, on use, pulse every 3 seconds, healing allies within 7 meters for 23 health over half a second per pulse in the last 15 seconds. So it's a pretty fast video. I know I just covered a lot of ground, and hopefully this is helpful, or even just gets you excited to run into Indara's End on Yaesha. If anything, just for that throwing axe, because holy crap, the throwing axe is amazing. Again, thank you so much for all the support. Please like and subscribe and follow. We are going to continue doing Remnant content for a very long time. I love this game. I'll eventually get around to making builds. I haven't beat it yet, so there's still a lot to do. That people haven't even found the Archon class yet. So I mean, like, there's going to be a lot of build videos. This will be making content for forever, but I will start making content soon in this same aspect that I did for Remnant on the lead up to launch for Atlas Fallen, and then I'm going to do that for Starfield and Lords of Fallen. So enjoy, and I hope you all stick around, and by all means, leave me comments. I love comments, and it helps me learn. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful fucking weekend. I'm Hitman BK. I'll see you on the next one.